5-for-6 weather team is coverage you can count on.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, a deputy injured in a shootout with a suspect.
An update on the investigation in Augusta as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us as coverage you can count on begins in Augusta, where a Richmond County Sheriff's deputy is recovering in the hospital. He was shot while responding to a call about an armed robbery.
The suspected shooter was also shot and remains in critical condition. Kim Vickers tells us what led up to the shooting.
Richmond County deputies responded to the armed robbery call at the BP gas station on Washington Road around 12:45 Thursday morning. The victim, Ricardo Clay, told deputies what happened, and they began to search for multiple suspects.
He provided suspect descriptions, including one black male in a black hoodie, armed with a handgun.
Deputy Victor Rodriguez spotted a man fitting one of the suspects' description running towards Waffle House. The man, identified as Dalen Elder, began shooting at Deputy Rodriguez using a stolen gun.
Deputy Rodriguez was grazed once and struck twice in the left lower torso, but continued relaying information and returned fire.
Elder was not part of the robbery, though Sheriff Brantley believes he had reasons for running.
And we can only surmise that because of his 11 warrants, including aggravated assault, having a handgun, and drugs, as the deputy approached. And he possibly thought we were coming after him because of the outstanding warrants.
Elder, a suspect for a shooting on Central Avenue back in May, was shot by Corporal Amanda Donald and is currently in critical condition. Corporal Donald is now on administrative leave pending investigation by the Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
One robbery suspect located was Deshaun Thomas Hunt, who was arrested for robbery by force.
Thursday afternoon, deputies arrested two more suspects, 17-year-old Ashton Wimberly and 28-year-old Dante White. Deputy Rodriguez is stable and expected to make a full recovery. In Augusta, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
It is time now for a first check of the weather.
And for that, let's go to our chief meteorologist, Jennifer Strachey.
Well, it's another nice dry day here in the CSRA, and we did have mostly sunny skies. You can see here on Live Viper 6 that there's no rain nearby. We do have a few scattered showers off the coast here along a weak frontal boundary, and you can see closer to the coastline in places like Emmanuel County, we are seeing a bit more cloud cover compared to places like Augusta and north of I-20, but this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, a nice breeze coming out of the northeast as well, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. In Sylvania, you're at the 80-degree mark, Aiken at 74, 75 in Thompson, Wrightsville, you're at 78, and 75 now in Edgefield. It is cooler than yesterday by 5 degrees in Augusta, 6 degrees cooler in Aiken, so it's truly feeling like fall today, especially when you factor in those dew points that are very low for this time of the year. We're seeing those 40s now in our northwestern counties, so all this dry air is moving in, and tomorrow will be another beautiful day as well. So here's that northeast wind. Sustained winds up to around 10 to 12 miles per hour, gusts up to around 15 to 20. And for the rest of your Thursday evening, those temperatures are going to fall off quickly once the sun sets. Mid-60s by 9, low 60s by 10. And then looking ahead, you can see low temperatures are now back into the 50s, so some really chilly mornings. Mostly sunny again tomorrow, but clouds will increase on Saturday ahead of our next system, and that'll bring us some rain by Sunday. I'll have a look at your futurecast coming up, but back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thank you. The group looking at changes to the Augusta City Charter making a major decision. The Charter Review Committee approving a recommendation that would change how Augusta government has operated for nearly 30 years. George Escala has the story.
Members of the Charter Review Committee knew this was a heavy lift.
It is, as I told the whole committee last week, by far and away the hardest decisions we're going to make all year we just made.
6 months into looking how city government operates, the Charter Review Committee recommending a big change, putting a city manager in charge with the power to hire and get rid of the directors they want.
I think it is more effective for a city manager to be the person that is hiring and firing department heads because they're the ones that are overseeing them.
The recommendation would be a major overhaul because since the first day of the consolidated government, commissioners have had the hiring and firing authority.
Certainly the paradigm has changed, and I agree with professional manager running the show.
There has been criticism that the Charter Review Committee has been in conflict, even dysfunctional, but this vote was unanimous.
We demonstrated in there today that if you continue to talk and discuss things, you can come to a consensus.
Our committee voted unanimously to change the form of government. We are going to move toward a more professional, independent, day-to-day operating environment.
The Charter Committee has months of work still to go, but this major recommendation has been wrapped up. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF News Channel 6.
The Columbia County Sheriff's Office confirms a Harlem Middle School student died by suicide last week. School leaders say the district has a new program in place to help address this sensitive topic. The program is called Signs of Suicide. The Student Support Services Department presented the idea to school leaders last year. The program rolled out this year, and it's available to middle and high school students in the county. Students learn why suicide happens and ways to help prevent it.
It's been interesting to see how each school has kind of made it work within their own schedule. So sometimes it's done in connections classes, sometimes it's done in first period for all students. It's been encouraging on our end of things because we're seeing that families recognize that this is a really important topic for us to discuss.
Teachers present the program to students and encourage dialogue. Leaders say that's a key part to having conversations before it's too late. We'll be right back.
I am an inherent optimist.
The Giving Your Best Award salutes volunteers of the CSRA for going above and beyond in our community.
The Giving Your Best partners congratulate our latest winner, Janine Owens. Over the last decade, she's fostered some 90 children and adopted 6 of them. She also founded the support group Safe in the 7.
Giving Your Best is brought to you by Science Co., Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6.
Check out the expanded strength equipment at Planet Fitness. Your communities.
Prepare for open enrollment? We're making sure we are. You have what it takes.
Put me, coach. Let's go.
Nice. Medicare open enrollment's here. We're ready. Are you? 64.com.
WJBF Sports presents Game 9 Live every Friday night at 7:30. Now streaming live on WJBF 6 Plus. Download the 6 Plus app and catch Game 9 Live every Friday night at 7:30. Streaming on WJBF 6 Plus. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Fiber 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Fiber 6.
Welcome back. It was a really nice Thursday for us with below normal temperatures and lots of sunshine. Right now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam from Augusta Marriott, you can see a lot of cloud cover in the distance, but here in town, mostly clear at 77 degrees. North winds coming in at 10 miles per hour, gusts up to around 15. Dew points are in the low 50s, so very low humidity today with temperatures below average for everyone. So we all stayed below the 80-degree mark. Some of us even in the lower 70s, like McCormick at 74, but 78 in Wrightsville, 75 in Allendale, 76 in Bamberg. Now our satellite and radar is showing some of that cloud cover moving in from the coastline where we have a minor disturbance here off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina, and a few more showers down in Florida and in the Gulf. There is going to be a stationary boundary with an area of low pressure that's going to develop there, and that actually has a 10% chance of tropical development. But looking over at the models over the past several days, I wouldn't worry about this at all. But it is going to be a rainmaker across Florida, and we'll get some moisture in our area coming this weekend as well. So we'll talk about that in a moment. Now, something we do have to watch more closely is this wave that's going to be coming off the coast of Africa. 20% chance of development as of now, and some models are hinting at this possibly moving into the Caribbean. So we'll be watching that very closely, but it's going to be a while until we have more information on that. Still very far out. Now, our rain chances are increasing, though, starting on Sunday with all that tropical moisture moving in. So it is going to be a pretty rainy week next week. Starting on Sunday, you can see see that moisture moving in from that stationary front, an area of low pressure that's developing along the Gulf. And then that will be met by a cold front coming in from the north. So a very big front coming in. This is a fall front, and it's going to be making our temperatures drop even more than they already have been lately. So we're going to be bouncing back and forth from the upper 70s to low 80s over the next couple of days, but then we dip down to 77 as our high on Thursday, and then we could only be topping off in the low 70s by the end of next week. Here's our future cast on Sunday, though. By the time we get into the afternoon, a pretty good chance of very light rainfall, then some heavier downpours possible on Monday and Tuesday. All that Gulf moisture coming in with a southeast wind, and then you'll see as we go through time here, we'll have that cold front pushing through the area by Wednesday and Thursday, bringing additional shower chances, and then eventually by Thursday night into Friday, we will clear out with those temperatures falling off. So for tomorrow, sunny and warm in the low 80s, and notice those rain chances Sunday through next Thursday, and then a very chilly morning next Friday, going all the way down to 54 degrees.
Wow.
Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Ron Cody from Thompson, Georgia. Ron, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Still ahead, Game Night Live Week 8 features a huge region rivalry between Burke County and Thompson.
Stay tuned to hear the preview up next in sports.
If you dare to be a pizza pro, the new Stone Baked Pizza Mode from Frigidaire is all you. Second to none for restaurant quality. It's dough to done in 2 minutes. And in the oven that dares to have the most range, it's just one of 15 plus cooking modes. Would you dare to bring more flavors to the table? Dare to expect more from your oven. Frigidaire.
Available at Queen City Home Store. Same great service, more possibilities. QueenCityOnline.com. Visit a location near you.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care needs?
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, week 8 of Game Night Live is heading to the Brickyard for one of the biggest rivalries in the CSRA, Burke County and Thompson. 2 teams squaring off for region and playoff implications. For more, here's Gabriel Stovall.
Burke County Bears, Thompson Bulldogs. It's arguably the football rivalry that defines the CSRA high school sports scene. 42 total matchups happening consecutively, dating back to 1987. What makes it so special aside from its longevity?
It's a pure hate, you know, and most teams don't have that long of a history of playing against each other to develop that type of rivalry.
And long-standing schools. You know, it was a Waynesboro High School a long time ago. It became Burke County High, and these teams have just played through the years.
Both of these coaches know it well. Both Burke County alums who played and coached at their high school alma mater. But for the last 8 years, Coach Michael Youngblood has been on the other side.
Gave me my opportunity to be a head coach at a historically traditional program that is good year in and year out, and you just got to find ways to make it work. And being here 8 years, the battles between Burke and Thompson have been very close.
Now, he'll come into this one perhaps with a bit of a chip on the shoulder. Youngblood is 2-6 against his now nemesis. Thompson's lost the last 3, all one-score games, but this year's going to be a bit different, at least from a venue standpoint.
I haven't played him in Thompson in a long time. You know, I'm glad to be in the Brickyard this Friday night. We've had 3 games in Burke down there, so it feels good to be home.
Coach Stevens understands what that could mean for his players, many of whom have never stepped foot into the vaunted Brickyard.
Do the fans play a part in it? Yes, they do. Being on the road, is that going to play a part? Yes, it is. But when that ball gets kicked off Friday night, I think we're going to kind of forget where we are. And now you're going to have to focus on what's going on the football field.
And for more of an extensive digital preview, head on over to our sports page, WJBF.com, and you can also catch the game Friday right here on News Channel 6. Now, speaking of football Friday night, we have a Thursday game on tap tonight. The Aiken Hornets traveling to take on the North Augusta Yellow Jackets, both teams coming off losses hoping to get back in the win column. Kickoff set for 7:30 p.m. And you can catch the highlights tonight at 11. And if you miss it, you can catch it again on Football Friday Night Week 8. We also have Emmanuel County Institute playing Thursday as well.
ECI. All right, Gianna.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.
Create your perfect room for a day on WJBF 6.3.
Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own live 5 or 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a live 5 for 6 umbrella has never been easier.
That's right. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6 at 6.
Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's. Trusted since 1945. Join us for the 26th Annual People of Parkinson's Walk, Saturday, October 4th at First Baptist Church of Augusta. Registration and activities begin at 9 a.m. and the walk starts at 10. Visit popwalk.org for details and help fight Parkinson's. Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Our 10-day forecast is showing a beautiful day tomorrow, a bit warmer, back into the low 80s, but chilly mornings in the 50s, but warming up a little bit overnight as we have those rain chances Sunday into next week, followed by another big cool down going from 83 next Wednesday to 77 next Thursday, 74 next Friday, and temperatures continue to cool off from there.
A soup company releasing a limited item that will have fans of barbecue smelling like a grill. Progressa releasing a Pitmaster deodorant as it celebrates the release of its barbecue-inspired Pitmaster soups. The company says the product will smell like a barbecue pit, and it'll come with a pit kit, which includes a can of Progresso's Pitmaster soup with your deodorant. $15 all in. October 16th is when it's out if you want to smell like barbecue.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Thanks for your
All right.
consideration. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you again at 11. Good night.